learning to sit on the outside, to learning to sit on the inside, to now experiencing how to experience two levels of consciousness while we step back into the body. And this is important because this is where we get to we get to experience the swings in our thought processes. And they just come and they come and they come. And they keep coming because whatever we resist persists. So if we go, oh, don't think, don't think, don't think, what are we going to do? We're going to think. That resistance is going to challenge us and meet us where we're at. Whereas if we just allow the thoughts to come and go, that's a state of consciousness in which that we just choose not to engage. A really neat thing about our states of consciousness is we can actually go down that deep, dark rabbit hole and go, well, who is thinking those thoughts? And if I can observe those thoughts, then who is observing those thoughts? And that's kind of where we go to, is how to be the observer and how to be the witness, and find which one works with you better. Just like when we did with where we sat into the third eye, behind the veil, back into the pineal, that pine cone pineal gland. And then we took it and we sat in our heart. And some of the feedback was that the heart was more comfortable. So we're looking at where you are comfortable. We're trying on different things and what was easier for you, because let's take the path of least resistance. Let's work into what your strengths are. And the only way that you can really find your strengths is if you get to experience them for yourself. And if you are keeping a journal, write that stuff in there. And like I said, it'll change. So who is thinking those thoughts? You know, there's yet to be a scientist or a researcher that can pull out and go, oh, there's the thought of Debra's grandmother she was thinking about yesterday. And, or, you know, whatever the thought may be, nobody's been able to identify them. So they don't just sit in this compartmentalized little area. They're actually thought forms. So that means that we get to experience thought forms in our bigger biofield. And we'll do more work on that. But for now, let's stick with meditation. And I encourage you to be the observer. That's the person, not the person. That's the thought form, or that's the experience of looking at that thought. Is this as if you're up here somewhere and observing what you are actually experiencing, what this physicality or this light body is experiencing. And the witness is not much different. The witness seems to be a bit more, how do I put it? For me, my witness consciousness seems to be even further removed than the observer consciousness. And that's why I've chosen to separate them, because both words are used interchangeably. But my experience for myself was that my experience was not the same. So that's why I'm separating it for you, to see of which level is more conscious for you, which level is more comfortable for you, which observer or witness, and we'll experience them both as we go through it. So feel your feet on the floor. Allow yourself to connect with the earth, because that creates the safety container. And if you don't feel safe, then this is really going to swing. So feel that safety. And I really encourage you to go back and participate and experience the grounding and centering and aligning videos that we've done in videos, I think 1 through 7 in this ongoing series. And I label them as numbers so that I can reference reference back to them and reference my clients back to them too. So feel those 4 points of your feet on the floor. And if you're sitting, I encourage you to come us away from the back of the chair if you can a little bit, so that you're not leaning right back. That natural flow in your back and that sort of that uprightedness allows your breath to flow a lot easier. Once again, I invite you to put your hand on your abdomen, because that's where our intention is to breathe to. And also to set your intention for this meditation time. Ask to experience the peace and the calm that you're looking for. What is your why? Insert your why intention there. Why this? Why meditation? What's drawing you in? What's your curiosity? And what do you want from it? Set your intention to calm that chaotic mind, to sit inside yourself, to get to know your inner intelligence more. This is the whole reason we do this monthly membership together at blissbee.me, is to allow us to take this a step further. Not only are we doing the awareness and the witness within our meditation, we're doing the awareness and the observer and the witness in our everyday living. All this is pre-programmed. This is all pre-programmed thought forms from when we were usually in our childhood and beyond, but primarily in our childhood. You see, we up until the age of 7, we are downloading every single thing that we see, because that's part of our survival. And when they follow some of the orangutan monkeys and gorillas in the jungle, their young stay with them until they're 10 years old with their mother. And they watch every single thing. I was just watching Planet Earth. If you haven't watched Planet Earth, it's a really great show. Anyways, let's back down to breathing into our hand. Feeling our feet on the floor, our sit bones in our chair. Allow yourself to experience your hand move as you breathe down to your hand. And we'll start first by stepping behind the veil in the third eye, or if you've already found your comfort level, I invite you to go to where your comfort level is. Feel the coolness on your nostrils as it comes up into the nose and into almost the eye area, and breathe it down to the abdomen. Now draw yourself back in. And behind the veil, it's kind of, you just open the veil, step behind, and close the veil. You can almost put up like a do not disturb sign, but what we're going to do is just observe what's going on in the thought form realm. And have that be behind the scenes. And put the greater consciousness on your breath down to your hand. And on each exhale, just letting go of anything in the body that's offering tension. It's like unwrinkle your forehead. Allow your eyes to close if they're not already closed, and to soften. And your cheekbones and your jaw to soften. Check on your tongue. Is it stuck to the roof of your mouth or the bottom of your mouth? Let it soften. Allow your neck to soften. You can move a little bit if it feels right for you. And just observe. Breathe down to your hand. And on the exhale, allow your shoulders to drop 3 inches. Allow your arms to soften. As we come into the heart, bring your thought or your witness. Now transfer into the witness. Bring your witness into your heart. Change this witness, witnessing the thought forms in your mind, not engaging. What are those thoughts? Why are they there? Allow them to be. No need to memorize them or think of them or engage in them. Just let them be. Breathe into your heart, the front and the back. Allow the witness to witness you breathing into your heart, front and back. Breathe that breath into your abdomen where your hand is. And soften your abdomen. Now go past your hand. Witness your breath going past your hand and into your hips, those big, beautiful joints that take you places. Allow the breath to breathe into the joints. Witness breathing into those joints. And allow your breath to come into your thighs and your knees and your calves. See what's comfortable and what's uncomfortable. Engage back in with the observer as you take the breath all the way down to your feet. And observe taking your breath all the way down to your feet and all the way down to your toes. Your toes need as much oxygen as your nose. Fill your toes up with oxygen and your full foot, your ankles and your calves as you come back up. Your knees and your thighs, and your hips, your abdomen, your heart area, your lungs. See if you can observe the contraction and the expansion of your breath and your body in the same rhythm. Allow greater expansion to release that tension. As you breathe it up your neck, into your face and your skull. Now just take a moment as we come back to the space that we're in, the room that you're in, as we bring this to a close. How was it being the observer or the witness? Was there a difference for you? Was something more comfortable? Was something easier that you can lean into as you continue your meditation this week? Do some palming. Bring your two palms together. Your one hand might be warm from being on your abdomen. Mine certainly is. You've moved a lot of energy in this meditation. My name's Debra O'Neill. I'm the CEO and founder of blissbee.me, Integrative Holistic Health. Please put your hands just over your eyes. You don't need to touch your eyes. Just allow that energy from your palming to warm up your eyes. You can open your eyes into your palms and make them nice and bright for the day as you carry on. Pull them away. Whew. Welcome back. I invite you to subscribe if you like this for notifications. We're continuing on in the series, and we continue on every Monday at 7 a.m. Pacific time. And I also invite you to come over to blissbee.me, www.blissbee.me/membership if you want to go directly to the membership. If not, it's available in the store on the website, and there's a link in the descriptions. Join us every month, just a few pennies a day, and it allows you to expand to the places that you want to go, to be the person that you want to be, to recheck in, to observe and witness some of that pre-programming and going, that's really not my truth. Finding your truth. And with that, once you step into your truth, you open the receiving channels of manifestation. It's really a beautiful thing. And, you know, if I didn't have so many clients going, oh my gosh, I've just had this happen and this happen and this happen. I just had 3 job offers. And I'm like, there you go. There's evidence of opening up the receiving channels. Thank you for being here with me today. Go out and bless this world with the beauty of you, because you are beautiful. I love you. Make it a great day.